buttons. Are they
Oh,
going?
no.
Holy shit, we're live. And look at that. My audio meters are going.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That means
There they.
we can be heard.
We can be heard.
That is
People can hear
unfortunate.
us, whether they want to or not.
Unfortunate is the right phrasing.
We were just having a lively discussion about how CGI animated anime is better than traditional animated anime.
The only
You're going to get us
CGI
canceled.
It's time for me to leave the stream.
My child is going to refuse to watch this, Chuck.
there are two acceptable uses of CGI in anime. One is Blue Samurai or Blue-Eyed Samurai.
That's
They
fair.
actually did a pretty good job with the 3D. And two is the CGI in Overlord, because it makes the show possible, even though it's really, really bad. It makes
can
the
be
show
awful.
happen.
Well, I
Live
mean,
action Attack on Titan needs to happen.
follow me here, guys. Like, we all agree on the fact that the CGI Ghibli movies are way better than the traditionally animated Ghibli movies.
What are the CGI Ghibli?
I don't think
movies?
there
Not
are
on there,
any
too.
CGI
There
Ghibli
are.
movies.
Or maybe it's a show.
There better not be.
There is. I'm
I still haven't seen the
Googling.
newest one, The Boy and the Heron or whatever.
Earwig
I
and the
will
Witch.
say-
Just look up Earwig and the Witch.
Oh no.
I can't think of their name exactly off the top of my head,
Hey, they're
which is
okay.
disappointing. But there is a CGI studio that does a whole bunch of movies with Netflix, like the Godzilla CGI movies. And I thought those turned out all right.
Mhm.
And they did like Blame and Knights of Sidonia and some other shows. I think we're okay for being CG.
Yeah. I mean, reboot. That's it.
That's the
John
best
knows.
one. I know
John
that
knows.
one.
You know that
Mhm.
one.
Me too.
Okay. You win this time.
Hexadecimal was a wild character.
Yeah.
He was.
I don't know if I
Or no,
know.
that was Megabyte I'm thinking of.
Megabyte.
Megabyte. Yeah.
Megabyte was also
the
a
witch
wild
lady.
character. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here to play Pathfinder, 2nd edition. The campaign that we are listing as Order of Heroes 2, Electric Boogaloo. Honestly, I haven't put any more thought on coming up with a campaign name, so that may just fucking stick.
What about Friends from a Field?
Friends from a Field? Field friends?
That's how we met. We met in a field.
You did, yeah.
It's true.
Fieldy's
Some of us,
Adventures.
So no one told you you would
Field
wake up
day.
in a field.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, whatever that little like melody there is, copyright Defenders of Cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was definitely
never been used in
The first time it's
Ever.
ever been
Definitely us.
used.
Ever.
Yeah.
Those notes have never been assembled in that pattern before
No. Until tonight.
until tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's not like there's a set number of notes and number patterns.
It's infinite, John.
Could
It's
definitely
infinite.
not have been replicated.
Joe's a
in-
musician. He'll back me up on this one. It's infinite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like
On that, there was a group of people that tried to procedurally generate every
I heard about that.
combination of notes as MIDI data, and then they put it on a hard drive, and then they tried to say, "We've written all of music, and we allow everyone to steal our work."
Yeah, they tried to open source it all.
Did it work?
I don't know how well it went. I think they're still like fighting it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I appreciate their effort though.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny though.
Okay. Yeah, Pathfinder, 2nd edition. We're playing a campaign. This is episode 2. And we've got characters who woke up in a field. Let's meet some of those characters. Jake, give me a number between 1 and 50.
3.
Let's see. Joe, who are you playing?
I'm playing Basil, the little leshy guy, druid.
Okay. Nice. Joe, give me a
Yeah.
number between 60 and 100.
60.
All right. Dan, who are you playing?
I get to go second twice in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Playing Rowan, our halfling, half elf. Gunslinger, gunsmith
Okay.
guy. Frequent skankles. Mostly for the hot dogs.
Okay, Dan, give me a letter between O and S.
Gosh. P.
Okay,
Parnell?
John,
Yeah,
who are you playing, man?
I'm playing Jurg, also known as Bitey. I bite things. I'm a goblin. I like frogs.
That's fair. Nice. John, give me a day of the week between Monday and Saturday.
Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, Tyler, who are you playing?
I am playing Grunk, the orc, at least partially orc. I can't remember how much orc. Monk, who's also a woodcarver.
Nice. Tyler, say a sound.
Ah!
Okay, Jake, who are you playing?
I'm playing Akuro, who is a Kuro kineticist
Oh, I get it.
of air and fire.
Ah.
It
I
clicks.
also
that makes
never got it.
sense.
Clicks.
Yeah. He's also a phony baloney fortune teller.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Okay.
With an
Yeah.
honest name.
What an honest
Indeed.
name. So yeah, last session you all woke up in a field outside of the little village of Sanlo. You went in,
Mhm.
everyone was in a great mood. They were cheerful, they were happy, they fed you breakfast as they were burying
awesome.
the mutilated corpses of a family that was just murdered overnight.
Wasn't us this time.
Wasn't you?
Yeah, we woke up and found it.
Yeah.
Just like
We woke
this.
up in a
Just
field.
like every time.
Well, more importantly, you found the things that killed them. Because,
Except
yeah,
for one
they
of
were
them.
being way too fucking chill about everything. So you asked around. They're like, yeah, these terrible fucking monsters killed them, and they're still locked in that house. And you all went and fought them. There's been
They were killed by
some...
lemurs.
Yeah, there's been some debate in the fandom. Were they killed by simians with banded tails? Or were they killed with that one gum? Is it gum? Orts?
Are you thinking orbits?
Orbits, that's it.
Orbits gum.
The drink.
Fritz.
What?
I don't fucking know. They were killed by lemurs. Copyright Paizo.
I think it's lemurs.
Lemurs.
And lemurs is copyright Dungeons and Dragons. Orts are copyright Paizo.
Nice. Sammy,
I
I was
thanks
going to
for
say they
those
were killed by
bits.
chiclets.
They were killed by chiclets. Sammy, thanks for those
What about
bits.
Tic Tacs?
That is a banked reroll if someone wants to record that in the bits and shit folder or journal, document, fucking thing. After that, you all kind of hung out around town. You took up a few odd jobs. You made some coin. They put you up with room and board for the night. And we're going to pick up in the morning. As you all wake up in town, you go and you get your breakfast. People seem to be, holy shit, Sammy, that's awesome. That is 3 + 1 bonuses. And we'll use those before or after you roll your die. You can use a +1
Nice.
bonus to add a +1
Thanks.
bonus. You can head out of your rooms. Everyone is nowhere near as cheerful as yesterday. In fact, they seem sluggish, maybe a little cranky. Down even. So, what do you all do?
Maybe we try to talk to them again now that
Breakfast?
they'll be more reasonable.
First I'm eating
Oh, yeah,
breakfast before
breakfast.
they,
Breakfast.
try to penny taxi us out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. They did offer us free breakfast.
They did, yeah. As you go up, you get seated at a table. The server slowly trudges over to you all, sets down like a carafe of like freshly squeezed juice, some cups. Asks, what are you all eating?
Whatever's fine.
As they're asking, what are you all eating? Bitey just reaches over and grabs a craft and he's chewing on it.
That's not how you do it.
Huh?
You
Uh,
take the stuff and then you
no.
put it in the cup, and then you take the cup and
And you eat it.
don't bite the cup. Then you pour it into you.
Yeah.
Then you bite the cup afterwards.
and then you bite the cup.
Yeah.
When it's empty.
He pours it, kind of makes a mess, and sets it down, and
Okay.
then yeah.
Yeah,
Pour one thing into the smaller thing and then back into a bigger thing.
Yeah. And the server looks at you like they got no fucks given, no patience. They just look at you like, okay.
Eggs.
I see our heroics are already in the past.
Well, can't live on old glories forever. Not even for 2.5 hours.
Not even a
it would
whole
seem.
day.
Yeah.
Ashley came over and I thought she was going to violently beat me. So I had to provide soothing words like, I bought you cosmic brownies today.
That's not what you said.
And it worked. She eagerly ran over to the box of cosmic brownies.
Nice.
Mhm.
Good maneuver.
Good
I haven't
maneuver.
had those in a while.
Save. You got to push the little things down into the brownie.
It's important.
It is.
To uncosmic them.
Well, no, they're still cosmic. You just got to cosmic them deeper.
Yeah. Got to
Yes.
inception the
Wormhole.
cosmic into the brownie.
Yeah. She unenthusiastically takes your order and goes off to cook up a very generic and bland breakfast for you all.
I almost feel like I should pay because it's so bad. Here's what this breakfast is worth. Have your copper piece.
Yeah. So, you all are in not your home. Not sure how you got up here. You've eaten food, so you're not hungry, which is great. Now what are you going to do?
Are we celebrating again today?
I don't know.
So
Everyone was so happy yesterday.
I think
It was great.
I think the happiness is long since passed. Passed like a mutilated family recently.
I got
Darn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might want to talk to like the town elder or something about all this because there is still a flying on the
red
loose.
bird thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
And also we're here for reasons.
Which might be elucidated on by the elders of the town.
It's a shame the wizard guy died. I bet he could explain it. Can anyone talk to dead people?
Yes, but also no.
I
can,
suppose
but
you
they
could
don't
talk to
respond.
them and they don't talk back.
Yeah.
That one.
I got fired once for the fact that they don't talk back. Well, I say fired, more like revealed to be a phony and kicked out of my hometown. But it's
tomato.
yeah.
Details.
So yeah, if you head out into town looking for someone of authority, you find this town, small town. It's got a governor. He's a youngish chap. Seems like from kind of how he dresses and everything, most days he would be very cheerful and chipper. Today he's definitely got that sluggish, didn't want to get out of bed. You kind of look around, you find his house/office. You're let in. He's sitting at his desk. Good morning. You're the group that killed the monsters, right?
Yeah.
Sure are.
Mm-hmm.
You got free room and board for the night?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Good. All right. What do you want?
Well, I mean, we kind of got teleported here, so we don't really know why we're here or what's going on.
Teleported
Have a
here?
lot of other people been coming from the field and not knowing where they're at?
No.
Killed people.
Yeah, we kind of just all woke up in the field, and you guys seemed really happy yesterday, and
Yeah. But why were you all so happy yesterday?
Then
And
we
today
ruined
you
your
all look
fun, I
very
guess.
Tired. Did you
I
eat
don't
too much?
remember. I mean, I remember being yesterday was fantastic. It was great. I wish it was yesterday again.
Even though
Just so
everybody
fucking
died.
tired.
Yesterday too.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, you guys partied pretty hard. I mean, maybe that's why you're tired.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Like, I know they died horribly. I don't know. Doesn't really. I mean, maybe it just hasn't processed yet.
Maybe. I don't know. We're trying to figure out what we're doing here, what you're doing here,
Oh,
how the
I'm-
bad thing happened. Maybe we're
Really, just
related.
what is being done?
Little
I'm
red bird
interested in-
thing. Have you seen
yeah.
any red birds flying around?
What
No.
was a day like the day before yesterday?
a
Oh,
regular
that's
day.
a great question. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a regular day?
Somebody new show up in town or
No.
no?
I mean,
Did
Wizard
local
man act
wizard-
excited about new magic?
no. I mean, just the regular stuff. He was just okay at his job.
Okay, enough to like summon demons. To
God,
tear them
no.
apart.
No. I mean, he was lucky to be able to fix a broken chair.
What would you call it? What's that?
Probably better ways to do that than with magic. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did he have any rivals in town? Guys
No.
who didn't like him?
I don't think so. I mean, it's a fairly small town. Everybody knows everybody. There's always people that aren't going to like people. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing weird going on. I mean, except for yesterday. Yesterday was weird. And
Yeah.
today's been weird so far just because I feel like just exhausted.
Either you guys partied too hard or something else is happening that's making you tired. But
I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I got work to do, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I'm muted.
How dare you?
how dare you?
Can I try a medicine check? I'm not trained in it, but
You
I'm
can
curious.
certainly try it.
I feel like they've been drugged, and I want to know if I can. Nope, I can't tell anything.
No.
I can do a medicine check.
Ooh, ooh.
What you got, Bitey?
Do you have a
Yeah.
well? Like a common well?
Mm-hmm. We do, yeah.
You all drink out of it?
I mean, it's a common well, so yeah. I mean,
Where is it?
it's in the center of town. Just head to the main square and you'll find it there.
I go
Basil.
running off for it.
Okay. You rolled really good, Basil, for a medicine test.
Mhm.
Kind of everyone else thinking about the line of thought of they partied too hard. I mean, it's very much you're getting the pickup of, you know, when you're out in the meadows, sometimes you find that certain plant or pollen or fungus and you enjoy it greatly. And then the next day, it's just like all the color's gone out of the world. You just feel terrible. And it's very
Oh,
much
they did
like
ecstasy.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, pollen is a whole different experience for Basil
yeah.
Yep.
being a leshy. It
Oh,
really
wow.
is more like
That
ecstasy.
is, it's all on my face. Who brought the
I
turkey
got off that
baster?
stuff. I don't do lines of pollen anymore. That's behind
Oh,
me.
no. Grown past that.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yep.
Plant joke. Growing.
Aha. So I'm getting the sense that this is more of like a mental, like emotional draining.
Coming down.
Yeah, that's a good
Rather
way to
than
put it.
like
Like they're
a-
coming down. That's
Okay.
like with your 26, your druid, your healer. Sometimes when people experience abnormally strong emotions, especially pleasurable emotions,
Mhm.
their endorphins, the dopamines, they go way the fuck up. And then the next day, when whatever it is kind of wears off, all of a sudden they're left trying to exist when their body's completely exhausted that supply. And it's just, it's very much like a hangover, but not like an alcohol hangover.
Yeah.
So it
Like when
really
you
is.
stop
like,
drinking caffeine.
oh God, I don't even want to think about that.
But Bitey, you run outside, you find the well. You find there's a short line of people getting water out of the well.
I will impatiently wait in line,
Okay.
hopping from foot to foot
Okay.
until I can get a drink.
That's fair. Anything else you all are doing in the governor's office / house?
And maybe just a casual, like, well, if there's something else we can help with, let us know. But I guess we'll be figuring out where we're going from here.
Okay. That's fine.
Keep an eye out
That
for
big church
weird
that we
people
saw-
getting, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there was that big
Or-
building.
Oh yeah,
Did it
outside
look
of town.
abandoned?
I did, yeah.
What's that big building up there?
Oh, that's the old monastery / school / hospital / asylum / half a dozen other things.
Has it ever been an orphanage?
Yes. It was last an orphanage.
That says everything.
Yeah.
Let's go blow it up.
But it stopped being an orphanage like 50 years ago. That's why Sandlo is here. Like
Once an orphanage, always an orphanage.
originally, like it was some kind of temple and stuff, and like Sandlo was a camp that kind of came to help build it, and then it kind of turned into a town, and then the temple, like it closed up, and then something else was there, and then it closed up, and something else. I mean, Sandlo has outlasted everything that's been in there for a while, and the last thing was an orphanage, but that was like 50 years ago.
It's like a Chinese restaurant of charitable organizations.
Yeah, really it is. Tax
Did all
breaks
the
are great
orphans
on it.
grow up?
It was 50 years ago, so I would presume so.
I mean,
Were you
some
an
of them
orphan?
probably didn't grow up, but
They ran out of
it's
supply, I
just-
guess.
Yeah. There's not
Ran out
enough
of
orphans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then that means nobody would object to our taking a look-see around there. Maybe.
No, I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah. Aside from the town elder here, who might object.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we're good to go then.
So
Oh, by the way, you just feel bad because you're sad. You'll be better.
thanks, little buddy.
Do some more coke. I mean, bye.
So Bitey, as you're
Yeah.
hopping from foot to foot to foot, eventually it's your turn. You pull the bucket up. There's like a ladle they kind of hang off. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just hose yourself down. It is crisp, cool, clean tasting water. It comes out nice and clear. It's a good, like they got like an underground spring or something that it's good water. It's very good water. But as you're kind of finishing up, you see an old man standing behind you a little ways in the line, kind of leaning on a cane, bucket in the other hand. I've never seen you in these parts
No.
during the daylight hours.
What?
Well, I'm not really from around here. I woke up in the field yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Bitey. Who are you?
Oh, old Farmer Jenkins.
Oh, old Farmer Jenkins.
Yes, it's my name because that's the way I am.
Yes. 'cause
Anyway.
you're old. Yes.
It's good to see you. Not in the middle of the night.
Why do you think I was here in the middle of the night?
I've seen you a few times. When you're as old as I am, you don't sleep much. Like I sleep from like 6 p.m. to like 10, and then that's enough for the next day.
Where did you see me?
You walking
Okay.
down the road. You
Oh.
and some friends of yours.
Yes.
There's the plant and the man with the hat and the bird. That
When-
big
when
old
was
orc
this?
fellow. And the cat lady.
Oh wait, I'm not there.
How-
Never mind.
How long ago was this?
A couple of weeks. I've seen you a few times. I've waved, but you all never answered.
Oh. Didn't see you or hear you. Hey,
Because my farm's, I mean, it's right outside town on the main road.
were you here yesterday with all the things?
Hey, yesterday was great. Today I feel a little poopy, but it's fine.
Just-
Yesterday I had my first erection in at least 20 years.
Oh, good for you.
That pumpkin patch never knew what was coming.
Great.
Good for you.
I was about to say I wanted to talk to this guy, but never mind.
That's yeah, there's layers to that.
Anyway, there is.
How you get Cabbage Patch Kids.
That is how you get Cabbage Patch Kids. I'm pretty sure there was an 80 cartoon about that.
It
Yeah.
wasn't a PSA. It was instructional.
It was
Um,
instructional.
They showed it to us in health class.
They did. They did. Now here's the right size hole saw for your pumpkin.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I'm
pumpkin your man.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
God.
to hear that your
that like
erection
grapefruiting?
isn't as good today.
I think it is.
Yes, I mean, it's fine. I don't know when the next one will happen, but I'm sure this thing will still be orange.
you should consider washing it. I hear that's good for it.
No,
Fair enough. I don't always wash either.
I want to savor that flavor.
Oh,
Well, that's very informative. Have there been any other like exciting party happy days that you can remember before?
No.
No.
Yesterday was quite odd.
Yeah, any other odd people that you've seen walking around at night besides us? Well, my friends and I.
I mean, maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, there was all those fellows. I mean, there was like 3 of them with the cloaks in the night, and like,
Mm.
hang on, Ugh, Ashley's dog. He must have gotten
Hello,
in trouble
dog.
because he is demanding my attention.
Oh goodness, that's a cute dog.
Yes, this is Cardamon. Hey,
He's a cute little white crusty dog.
yes.
Yeah.
He very much. He was like beating the shit out of my leg. Like, pick me up, you son of a bitch.
Protect me.
He got in trouble. That's what it's gonna be. This fucker steals food and then hides it around the house. That way he can eat it when no one's around.
How many cosmic brownies do you think he's got stashed?
3 or 4.
Oh man.
I mean, he's fucking stolen
Slick.
cheeseburgers. God, he stole a
Pretty-
box of like hot cocoa powdered mix.
I mean, that's impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. Anyway, the guys with the cloaks in the soggy boots, they came around. It was early morning. They looked around town a little bit. I was like, hello. And they didn't answer. And then they left.
does anybody answer
Wait.
you?
I'm going to check one thing, and I
Yes.
don't mean any disrespect by that. And I take a finger and I poke him in the leg.
Yes, you do.
Is he solid?
He's solid.
All right, just making sure you're not a ghost. I mean,
Not
I
yet.
did.
Not yet. I mean, someday, I hope that when I die, I get to hunt a pumpkin patch.
Of course you do.
That way I can give pointers and watch.
Is it common for the pumpkin farming?
No, not really. I've written a lot of like newsletters and books.
Written?
Written. I can read and write.
Wait, are you like the ringleader of this shit?
I don't know about ringleader, but I definitely encourage it. I mean, the pumpkin's got something for everyone.
Could you imagine being a pervert in a farm and suddenly there's like a ghost with a scorecard?
You're doing it
Well-
wrong.
Well, show me your moves. Come on now.
Come on, you gotta take
7.5.
take the stock.
You gotta seduce her first.
Get it up there deep.
Sure, you freshly water that.
Mm-hmm.
Play with the stock first.
Scrape it off with a knife so it isn't so textured.
You gotta thump it a few
This
times.
is one of the
Sounds
few
hollow.
moments I'm happy not all plants are sentient.
Thankfully, I kind of wish they were.
Oh no.
They can
Yeah.
go, Old Man
Joe.
Jenkins, pineapple,
Only-
pineapple.
If only Joe were playing a gourd leshy.
Oh, if it was a gourd
Oh,
leshy, Old
no.
Man Jenkins would. Well, I can't have. Well, there's no good answer. He's got to fuck something weird, but chickens.
Hey, he's a
but then
farmer,
Okuro would be upset.
Yeah.
Sheep.
Well,
Turtles! I
sheep is the
found some
obvious.
turtles.
chickens can.
Turtles
Go
in the
away.
half
They're
shell.
fine.
Ah.
Oh,
I'm back. I need a beer.
Now we know where those teenage mutants came from.
It's so bad Dan had to leave. Listen, I am just trying to come up with something ridiculous enough to get people to stop talking about feet on the streams. Because that's what it started with. I had an NPC who had a foot fetish, and it just stuck. Now we have an NPC with a pumpkin fetish, and let's hope this one wins out.
The real nightmare will be the pumpkin with feet.
Oh God.
Did you see where the three people with soggy bottom boots and cloaks went?
Ooh, they came from the south, and they left towards the south.
Did they stay anywhere?
No, I mean, they came, they looked around, and then they left. Like, they were here for like 30 minutes, maybe.
Hmm.
And that was after you saw us?
It was before. Well, no,
couple
I mean,
days.
it like, I've seen, well, you're not there, Basil.
Oh, yeah.
I would say by this point, you all would head outside and catch
you could
up with
wander around
Bitey.
and
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen you before, little plant man. Yes. No, I mean, I've seen, until today, I last saw them, and then before them, I've seen you multiple times.
I mean,
Just me?
friend.
No, I mean all of you. You, Mr. Birdman, and you, Mr. Big Orc with the muscles. And then the tiny man with the hat and the guns. Because I imagine a halfling gunslinger has like a big cowboy hat.
Yeah, like the 10-gallon hat or whatever.
Yeah.
His
And then the-
his belt buckle is actually just a buckler.
Oh, yeah. And then there was the cat lady who doesn't seem to be here with the party right now because her player is feeling
Catnapping.
under the weather. Ashley,
Yeah, the sun
catnapping.
came out, so
Catnapping.
she's sleeping. Yeah.
what did you
Had a
do to
roof somewhere.
Cardamon? He came over here and demanded to be picked up. And also,
Also,
right now,
I
I'm
feel
playing
like
an
just
NPC with a pumpkin
Rewinding
fetish.
for a moment, the integrity
Stop
of the
staring
Pumpkin
at me,
King
woman.
is going to be called into question here.
That's fine.
What?
He knew the risks when he signed up for the job.
Oh no!
I like to think that this conversation that Chuck's having with Ashley, the guy is
It's
still
actually
saying
happening.
all these things. He's just crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's exactly.
still listening.
I found
That's how
out
he
knows
though
he's going to be
why
a ghost. He talks to
Cardamon
one all
was
the time.
here. Cardamon
Yeah.
tried to steal food from Liam.
Mhm.
Oh, that.
So that's why he ran away and was coming to me for protection. But little does he know, I can't protect him.
Rat him out.
Sold out immediately.
Sold out immediately. Anyway, yes. Oh, I'm back now. I'm paying attention to the conversation. Oh,
You're saying you said hi to us?
oh, I have waved at you multiple times. I said, hello.
I've never been here before.
Oh, I've seen you a few times. It was always late at night.
Something's
and on
really
the road.
wrong if someone waved at me and I didn't say
Always
hi
late at
back.
Yeah,
night.
you didn't wave at me or say hi or anything.
You would never do that.
Hmm.
This
Hey.
man's insane.
That doesn't sound like me.
Every now and then you had other friends.
I
sure
don't
I
have any
would've-
other friends.
Hey,
What
what?
kind of
And-
other
Oh, these
friends?
don't
people
know.
are hardly my friends.
I've
Different
actually
people?
never met any of but one of these other people.
No, don't tell lies. I've seen you travel together.
How often?
Oh,
Every night?
No, God, no. Not that often. Maybe once a month, once every other month.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
Months? I'm.
Yeah, most of the you've got someone else. It's different every time, and they come with you, and then you know,
Where do we go?
Hey, I don't. Sometimes I see you heading north, and sometimes I see you heading south. North
There
is
are-
usually
south.
earlier in the evenings, and south is usually later in the evenings.
So like we went and came back, or
Which way?
North
I'm not which way. Yeah,
or south,
what is north and south from here?
up or down on the map.
Oh my.
Oh, thank you.
So not in the
Uh,
direction of the big church thing.
That would be north or south, kind of from here.
do
Because
you
he's kind
remember
of
which
like on the
direction we went last
edge
time?
of town.
Okay, that's what I was curious.
There were cloak people. He said just a
Oh,
night or two ago.
Yeah, they were a few days ago.
Cloak
They
people, like what would be
Which-
seen at a temple.
Did they go north or south?
went south. They came from the south, and then they went back south.
But where did they
Where's that
go?
thing?
No, not the old orphanage. God, no, not
Wait,
there. That's a terrible place. I left at least 3 of my children there.
Your pumpkin children?
These were regular children that I had with a woman. They brought me shame.
Oh,
Because they weren't
That's the
pumpkin
pumpkin.
children?
Yes,
Hey.
they weren't smothered by the loves of my life. Dear Pumpkilda, the greatest pumpkin of all.
Why do I get the feeling that we should never eat anything
times.
pumpkin related in this town?
For
Why?
lots of reasons.
Listen,
Yeah, it's
you've heard of salted caramel. Salted pumpkin pie
No.
with extra
I have
whipped
not heard of this
topping.
caramel or the pie. I just usually eat the pumpkins.
Well, I mean, sometimes I will too.
Wait, what are you doing with the pumpkins?
I'm fucking them.
Oh,
I thought that was very heavy-handed. I don't see how you got that. How? Someday I'll set you down I'll tell you all about the birds and the seeds.
leave me out of this, old man.
Oh, no, towards the orphanage.
So it's time for us to go, I think.
I think
North
so.
or south.
Yeah.
yeah, nice to
maybe
meet you.
one and then the
strange
other.
person.
Old Man Jenkins,
Old man Jenkins.
Good to
Old
meet
man
you.
Pumpkin fucker. Okay.
next time you see me late at night, wave back.
All right.
No,
It depends on what
about
you're
it.
doing. I wouldn't want to interrupt.
Listen, you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, yesterday was the first time in years.
Mm.
Hey.
I'm so sore.
I bet so.
Anyway, it's my turn to get water from the well, so if you would excuse me. And he goes and he gets water from the well.
That's
So,
all it gets from the
I
well.
don't know a lot about societies, but I'm pretty sure pumpkin fucking is one of the weird things, right? That's not normal.
Not normal.
well, I
Not normal.
don't know that many humans, but it's got.
It can't be normal.
No, it can't.
There's no
Yes,
way.
No one in the party is human.
No.
No.
Rowan's the closest.
Yeah,
And-
which is why I speak with the half quarterling authority.
Yeah.
Not normal.
And
Okay, so it's not like
he's a
your
feral
people
child,
like
so-
grapes or something.
What
No,
about grapes?
let's check out that building, eh?
Okay. You all leave
Yeah,
town and
north and then south.
head to the north. You find the main road. It heads straight, to the building. You can see that this used to be a well-traveled road. It's in disrepair. As you're kind of leaving town and you're turning towards the north, you can see right at that intersection, there's a little farmhouse with a disheveled pumpkin patch. And you approach this building. It's a large building. Think very big, like old Catholic, like cathedral, like huge building. Used to have a lot of like maybe fancy stained glass windows. They've all been either boarded up or replaced with more conventional windows. Just this huge structure. What do you all do?
Well, I mean, the boss man said we could just go in, so let's just
Just
go
go
in.
in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay. You all Just go up to the front door and go in.
Like it's
Are
cool to
there
do.
windows?
There are windows too.
I will go look in a window.
You go and you look in a window and you see, you like kind of scramble up a little bit. You look inside and you see an old, ruined, disarrayed, dusty building. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna knock.
you knock on the door. You hear the echo of the knock inside, but nothing happens. No one comes to the door.
Are the walls intact or are there
Okay.
holes in them?
The walls are pretty intact. This is old stone, very well built. It's the kind of building that, like, if there was a fire, like the entire interior of the building would be burnt out, but the walls would still be just fine.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. It's not locked. Door swings open.
Okay.
Dust kind of moves from the disturbance, like a little bit of wind disturbance from the door opening.
Mhm.
Looks empty inside, but you can see, kind of opens up into an old vestibule. You can see like a broken down bench.
Are there any tracks or anything? Does it look like
Yeah.
anybody's been here?
Give me a perception test.
I can do that.
I want to look for that too.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Basil.
27.
Why not roll?
Do you need to
that's fine.
refresh? Oh, did it
Wrong
work?
button. Yeah.
9.
Yeah,
Not
for that
great.
matter.
I'll tell you what, though, there are obvious signs of tracks. Jurg, you notice the tracks. I'm gonna give you 9. You notice it. Basil, with your 27, you see there were 6 tracks leading in. There was little tiny leafy
It
footprints.
seems to
little
match the
halfling
profile of our
footprints.
tracks.
Yes, it does.
Interesting.
Guys, the
Well-
dust is telling me we've been here before.
I don't remember ever being
How have
here.
we been here before? What if they... Wait. Could we be copies?
No, they're the copies.
Hold on.
Either way, if we
I don't
see
think
us,
so.
we should kick the crap out of us.
I'll give
Well,
myself
yeah,
a little poke and see if I bleed the right color at least.
You give yourself a little poke, and you in fact bleed 3/4 red.
Is that the right ratio?
I don't know. You're half elf and halfling.
Is it leaded or unleaded?
Yeah, that's the real question. Like, how much ethanol?
I imagine it's like one of those weird blends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diesel. Yeah.
So you're looking at these
Mhm.
tracks you have not entered yet. Do the 5/6 of you enter?
Yes.
Seeing my tracks, I want to like hop and follow the exact footsteps.
Yeah,
that I
like
took
we
before.
follow our tracks
Oh,
to see
Yeah.
where we
Okay.
came or went.
I'll follow the friendly plant man.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think that's a great idea. So everyone doing that,
He seems to have good thoughts.
let's go and call this an acrobatics test.
Okay. I kind of have that.
What's going on? Okay. there it's
16.
catching up. We
Also got a 16.
We got a 16. Are other people?
It
rolling?
looks like fun, so I'll do it too.
I like it.
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
That's a 13.
Where the hell did my forge tab go? Good lord.
Another 16.
away.
Apparently 16
You
is the
said
number
acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Who are we missing? We got Rowan, Jurg, Okuru, Basil, and Grung.
Yeah,
Okay,
Grung.
10 lowest. You all start following these tracks in, carefully jumping from track to track to track. And all of a sudden, you all wake up. and you find
Yeah.
yourselves lying on dewy grass. It's early mornings of the early hours of the morning.
God damn it.
You look around. Now, I'm going to give this to Grung and Bitey. As you kind of look around, you're kind of figuring that you're somewhere in the hills around Grung's, the monastery that Grung grew up in. You look off to the west and down where the hills kind of meet into the plain. You can see the edges of the that fucking swamp,
No, it's home.
the Centern swamp. You know that south of you somewhere is Long Forest. And probably somewhere north to northwest of you is Sandlow.
We've been
Interesting.
had again.
Yes, we have.
And you all feel fantastic.
Uh-oh. That can't be a good sign.
Do we remember the previous days or like the previous what we did at Sandlow?
The last thing you remember is hopping along in your own dusty footsteps.
Okay.
And then you remember just waking up here.
Wow. what
Someone
an
knocked us all out at
experience.
the same time.
Hey,
Maybe we did.
Oh, like other selves knocked ourselves out?
Possibly.
Do I still have my little pokey poke that I gave myself?
Magic do something like that?
So Rowan, you check your little pokey poke where you gave you, and it's starting to scab over.
All right, so I'm still the same me, probably.
Still the same you. It's been at least a day, kind of judging by how much that poke is healed.
Well, fellas, I would say that our trip north was very productive. In fact, it was so productive. We did everything that we forgot we did. Or at least I assume we forgot we did it. I don't.
I'm sure we did great at whatever we did in between there and here.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any tracks at all from us getting here.
Getting here, arriving. Yeah.
That is something you can certainly do. Let's take a look at our skills. I think that would be a survival test.
Actually,
I will also make that.
I'm actually trained at survival.
I am too. I just
Well, take a
have
look
no
around.
wisdom.
But that doesn't mean I'm good at it.
But I do have scent, so ooh.
Ooh, that
Okay.
not 20 though.
So I'm going to say everyone but Rowan. Rowan, maybe you're a little disoriented. You just feel so good. It's hard to focus
Well,
on
the
anything.
grass is really tall and I'm really short.
Yeah, but those of you, and especially Okuru, you can kind of see a track in this kind of taller grass where you all must have come through. Like it leads kind of north.
I could definitely tell that I
Alright.
shuffled in through here. So
What if it's something in the building that possesses people? Maybe we were possessed by orphans and they went and did something and then they just leave us here when they're done.
but then what but why would they leave us here? Maybe because we head south as well. So maybe this time we go south?
I think it's something to do with that big church thing.
Now,
Yeah.
I think
Basil,
so.
I mean,
Basil.
should we just go back again?
Basil, with your 14,
Mhm.
as you're kind of looking around trying to figure out tracks, you do see kind of southwest in this field of grass. You see a tulip flower, just a single flower all on its own, maybe like 20 yards from you.
I want to go talk to it.
Can you talk to just plants?
I think I can.
Okay.
Whether they can talk back, who can say?
Voice of nature.
On the
Plant
leaf
empath.
order.
You have connection to flora that allows you to communicate with them on a rudimentary level. You can ask questions of, receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with plants and fungus.
Dr. Tulip, what's going on here?
You walk up to this plant and you feel a warm sense of like, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know me? You recognize me? Have I been here?
Have you been here? Well, and it's an empath thing, so I'm imagining they're just conveying emotions.
If they feel familiar or not.
There's a familiarity.
Yeah.
Not like a direct connection familiarity, but like you know of tulips and tulips know of basil. And so there's a warm sensation of familiarity.
Okay.
And
does it look like it was deliberately like planted here or anything? Or just kind of sprung up?
Give me a test here. Give me a nature test. Yeah.
$23.
This really isn't a spot. A tulip, a lone tulip, should be growing on its own. And as you kind of look around, scratching your leafy head, thinking about it, you see maybe like another 20 or 30 yards, like southwest, another lone tulip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at that and walk in a straight line and then try and see if there's like another one, like if it's leading me.
It definitely, yeah. You kind of move to that one, and there's that other, that sense, that warm sense of familiarity. And you kind of get like the feeling of like longing for you to find something, to see something. And as you kind of look in a southerly, slightly southwest direction, you see another tulip. And then there's the sensation of relief coming from this flower that you're next to.
Okay. I'm going to yell back to everyone else and say, like, this way, guys. I'm just going to be running through from tulip to tulip, following.
All right.
Okay.
All
Don't
right.
step on the tulips.
I will attempt to follow his tracks in the way that I did before.
Agility test or acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the best at it, but
You're doing okay. You're doing okay. 10's a fine number.
Yep. I'll try to be gentle with the flowers, at least.
I'll be gentle, but I'm not trying to like follow any path.
Okay.
I blithely just plow through.
I like it.
There we go. Nat 1.
And so
Get
does
that out of the way. Get that out of the way early.
Yeah. So you're trying to follow, and go ahead and give me a reflex save here, Rowan.
I'm trying to tiptoe through the tulips and gosh, where are you? Reflex save.
On the banner on the left.
There we go.
Ooh.
You're trying to kind of follow these steps that Basil is leaving, and you trip and you stumble and you almost just completely crush one of these tulips. And Basil, you feel the emotion radiate behind you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Rowan, you tuck and roll at the last moment, avoiding any damage to this flower.
Careful.
And it's maybe a good hour and a half. And you're still following these flowers, Basil. They are just almost straight line.
Great.
What's that?
He's happy the entire time. He's just loving.
Oh, yeah.
Like running after him.
I'm still happy. This is great. This is progress.
Until eventually, give me a second here. I gotta look at some character sheets. This is gonna be Rowan. Rowan,
Uh-oh.
you
Of course it
notice a little ways off, a little off this path that you're all taking. You see kind of this large tree, this big kind of like an oak tree, something like that. Large, thick branches, thick leaves. And as you kind of notice this tree, just a little ways off from this path that Basil is leading you on, you can see there's these two just hideous looking dogs, hounds. Let's see. I didn't come up with a handout for this. That's fine. We don't need a handout. Give me a second here to remind myself on how to describe these. These, like, I mean, we've all seen the hairless, like, I forget what they're called, those hairless dogs. Not
Horrifying, generally speaking.
covered in like pustules and boils with these long snouts with wicked teeth. Two of them,
Dark Souls dogs.
Dark Souls
Yeah,
dogs, circling around the base of this tree.
Is that normal for dogs that aren't just looking to pee on stuff?
And Rowan calls it out, and you're all able to see it. Now,
Huh.
Bitey,
Mm-hmm.
as this is called out to you, you would see that these appear to be
Goblin dogs.
two wargs. Yeah, goblin
Oh.
dogs.
Oh, those goblin dogs are different.
Oh,
Wargs
okay.
Wargs are the big ones.
Yeah,
big,
these are
big wolf-like.
the big ones. Yeah.
Orc dogs.
Well,
Orc
they're-
dogs.
and they can talk usually.
Are they
know
like
that.
sickly?
Yeah.
Or do they normally look like this?
No, normally they look healthy.
Well,
Goblin
this-
dogs.
This could be Chuck mistranslating. So we're going to say in Chuck's worlds, these wargs look sickly.
Okay.
Okay.
And Bitey, you would be familiar enough with goblin dogs and stuff that you could convey this. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much what they look like.
Okay.
Vicious,
go
ugly.
I mean, the daughter. I don't know a lot about. I don't know a lot about the medicine. I don't know how to.
Do we talk to them first, and then you bite them later?
Well, if they're goblin dogs, they don't talk. The wargs do, but
Do we just pew, 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 pew?
But they
I'm
seem
gonna
to be
cast
very...
cornucopia and make some fruit in my hand to feed them. And I'm just gonna walk up to them.
Please go ahead and cast. Do you have to roll to cast that, or does it just happen?
I think it just happens.
I think it just happens. Yeah. You sprout fruit in your hands, and you all see Basil just running up to these giant dogs.
They look
I
hungry.
will. I will run behind Basil just in case they eat him.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be more on the ready to shoot side of things, I think.
Do I see the tulips like continuing to lead me to this tree
No,
as well?
no.
Or it's like past this?
So yeah, the tulips. This tree's kind of like a little off the side to this trail that you're
A little
following.
distraction.
Yeah, this is a little
Oh,
distraction.
Still, the dogs look hungry.
You run up with this fruit,
Don't say it was.
and they. Let's see here. I haven't customized the dice. Very early on, maybe it's the sweetness of the fruit, maybe it's the natural fragrances of basil. But they kind of stop and they sniff. Not a little confused, a little perplexed at first.
Mhm.
And they both kind of stop pacing the tree and they start charging at Basil.
Uh-oh.
Just have my hands out.
What kind of fruit did you create?
That's the next question. I
Um,
hope it's kiwis.
I'm picturing kind of like a mango,
Mango's a good
something
option.
that's like kind of fleshy.
Yeah.
Basil scented mango.
Here's a mango. Basil's good enough. He can appreciate each fruit for its own variety.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Right.
basil's a vegetable and fruit's a fruit, so it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Not a complete overlap.
So Basil, you see these wargs drooling, snarling, snapping, running at you. Surely they must just be starving.
A friend
They're-
Basil,
yeah.
I don't know if that's so wise.
They're obviously very hungry for his fruit.
I'm gonna channel
I don't know if
elements
that's
just
so
in case.
wise.
So how about this? We can go ahead and initiate. The question I have is, do you all want to roll your own initiative, or do you want me to click the button to roll everybody's initiative?
I'm fine if you click the button.
Yeah, go ahead, click
I'm
the
not
button.
clicking the button.
Do the button.
It's faster.
It's a little
is.
more efficient, and it's not going to change how I roll.
All right, is that everyone? Okay. Oh shit!
Oh, and don't forget, Dan, you have your Into the Fray thing.
What does that
I
do,
do.
Dan?
It lets him draw a one-handed weapon for free
Oh,
when he rolls
okay.
initiative.
Very nice. All right, so let's take a
I
look.
just
at what
happened to
these
notice
things
it as
do.
I was scrolling through that it popped it
Nice.
up.
It's
Very cool.
This one uses an action to close up on you, Basil. Oh, hang on. Close up on you, Basil.
Mhm.
And it is going to, as it closes up on you, you can hear it yelling. I'm going to say it's going to be yelling this out in Goblin. No, Orcish. So, Grung, you
Ooh.
would recognize it.
I don't think I know that.
Food! As Basil.
Basil friends.
Well, you yell Basil friend, but it's still going to try and bite Basil.
I know.
Basil that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I was 17.
Okay. It's going to deal 9 damage to you. How rough are you?
I'm at 8.
Okay. It grabs you and it clamps on. Clamps on hard. And that's all I'm going to do for this.
Okay.
I guess I need to hit begin encounter. I didn't do that. Jurg, Bitey, you're up.
All right, Jurg, knowing that animals into biting, so he also is going to move up and bite it.
Oh, I like it.
But
it's how you communicate.
yeah,
Oh,
Fellow
hang on.
biters, I
staging.
assume.
He's just going to give it a little bite to let it know that there are people in charge. Let me see if that's. Hang on.
Actually, let me clear that out.
There we go.
All right, stream. You should be able to see that a little better now.
All right. Oh, I didn't target. Does an 18
That's
hit?
okay. Let me double check. I am sure it does. AC, yep, it hits. If you want to damage,
Nope. There we go.
I think I can do that. Oh, thank you.
Damage.
10 damage. Very nice. I click that. Does it work? It
10.
does work. Nice. Yeah, you run up, you bite this thing. It's gross. It's tough. But you got a solid ass bite. So that was an action to move, an action to bite. Anything else with your last AP?
Just gonna punch it.
I appreciate that. 11 does not hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
you've got this warg biting your arm while Bitey is biting the warg.
Bad dog. I guess they don't want the mango, so I'm gonna eat it to heal.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
You eat
Is that
the
a form of
mango.
cannibalism?
Wow, look at that.
No,
I guess
we
I'm
already covered
healing.
that. Vegetables versus fruit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eating the unborn,
It's
you know,
like,
the unborn child of the other guys.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like marrying your cousin. Like, it's frowned upon, but legally it's okay.
That was just cousin stuff. That doesn't,
Yeah, it doesn't
doesn't
count in the vault.
it
Doesn't count in the vault.
Food chain's kind of messy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
So-
I think that's just one action because it's an interact,
Yep.
so I should have
Yeah.
2.
You got 2 AP left.
And then I'm gonna do gouging claw.
Oh, nice. Okay. Make sure you target that warg.
Yes.
Click on it and hit T on your keyboard. There you go.
Okay, gouging claw, and we're gonna
You
do
just like double right clicking and target.
Flash.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
attack.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
26.
Wow.
Not a
Nice.
crit,
Mhm.
but that is a
Dang.
solid hit.
Thank
Okay.
You want to hit
Give me
roll
a
damage?
button.
Yeah. 9 damage. Okay.
Oof. +2 bleeding.
Ooh.
Persistent bleed.
Gouging claw is pretty intense.
It is.
I do appreciate, like, usually I'm okay with a little less automation for a module in Foundry, but I'm like, I don't know what fucking bleeding does, but it applies it automatically. I can
Yep.
just hover up in the corner.
Yep.
Tells me what it does. It's
Mhm.
very nice. Okay, Basil, you put some good damage. This thing's still up. Now what?
That's all I can do on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I just say bad dog.
is that a level 1 or a cantrip for gouging?
It's a
claw?
cantrip.
Cantrip.
Nice.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Well, dog is still up, so I guess I'll attack dog.
Okay.
So I'll start by shooting it.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not
28.
bad.
You didn't target it. Target it,
Nice.
Dan.
Dang it. I even talked
28.
about it and then I didn't do it.
28 is a critical.
Yay.
So for damage, you hit that critical
Is
button.
it 10 more than its AC? Is that
It
how that
is.
works?
Yep.
Okay.
And I didn't do very good.
It is still up. You got a good shot on it, though. So that was an action. I believe
Yep.
reloading. Is that an action? And then you could shoot again?
Instead, I can close in on it and melee it
Oh,
and reload for free.
I
Yep.
like it very much. You close in.
As long as I think I don't have to hit him for this
Yeah.
at least. But and also because I shot him, he is what is it, exposed.
Oh, okay.
Off guard. So yeah.
Off
Off
guard.
guard. Yeah.
-2 to the AC.
Okay.
Then I'll do the multi-attack button. Miss.
Well, that was miss.
I think you
miss
still
with
get to
the-
reload though, right? Even if you
Yes.
miss.
I still get to reload.
That's nice.
I'm looking to. There it is. Off guard. And that gives a -2 penalty to AC. So even with that -2, it's not going to hit. But you got your reload on.
Yeah, which means I could shoot one more time. And so if I do that, I move to the second multi-attack button.
Yes.
Wait, was move an
No.
action and melee attack?
I get
an
to
action?
move for free.
Oh,
If
okay.
I'm correct, the way it would work is since you did make a katana attack, it would be the third attack button.
Yeah.
Right, because I did strike and then the multi-attack for the katana attack.
It would be the second multi attack.
That's what I mean, the second
Yeah.
multi-attack.
It'd be like a -10.
Eeh.
Third
Why not?
attack, second multi attack.
Yeah, why not? It sounds fun.
17's a hit.
Hmm.
If you want to hit your damage button there.
Awful damage.
3 damage. Still up. Definitely in rough shape. All right, Rowan, anything else?
That is as much as I can do, which was about as little as I could do for all I did.
All right, Grung.
All right, I'm gonna
We need to
come on
update
up
your
here.
character sheet. Your character sheet's still when you were named Grunk.
Oh,
It's fine. We'll do it later.
yeah, it's because I copied it back over from the phone
Okay.
app to fix my fists and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up to it. Is speaking free action or no?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Basil is friend in Orcish at the warg thing.
I am gonna want a diplomacy check. Let me check skills.
If it
real
works
quick.
or not, I don't really care. I'm mad at it more than I am trying to.
I do want a diplomacy test. It is still clamped down on Basil. It kind of eyeballs you a little bit, and it definitely gives you the impression it has no intention of letting go.
Okay, I'm gonna use Dragon Stance.
Okay.
Oh, how do I target it?
You click on it, and then you click the T on your keyboard. At
Oh,
least
and then
that's
the
how I
arrows
do it.
show up.
Wargs are dangerous pets. They got that locking jaw.
And
gosh.
then
All that rest.
I am going to kick it
Okay.
with my dragon tail.
Yeah, it's a D10 bludgeoning.
Whip it.
Ooh, I don't
10
think I
is
hit.
a miss. Now, oh, hang on a second. I think I forgot something.
Oh,
0 point.
That's it exactly, Joe.
does it let me reroll?
Hero point lets you reroll. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
had
gonna
2
use
hero points from last session. When we started the session, I should have given you another one, so everyone should have been at 3. Technically, yeah, I'm going to leave you at 3. So Tyler, if Grung wants to use a hero point to reroll, you would be at 2, and everyone else would be at 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, then you can reroll that attack. You did worse.
Good lord,
Do you
I
want to
did
spend
worse.
another hero point?
Yes, I'm going to spend another hero point.
Okay. And then also don't forget, in the Bits and Shits journal, we do have 3 banked rerolls as well.
There we go.
That's a
Hey,
fucking
yeah, that's more like it.
crit.
Nice.
Click that critical damage button there.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my
that
God.
is
It's
good.
non-lethal, but
Oh, well, it's unconscious then. It's unconscious as fuck. It's down.
Basil is friend.
It doesn't have to be non-lethal. You can have it be lethal. There's no penalty to it. It
Oh,
just has
okay.
the option of being non-lethal.
Oh, I see. Okay, then yes.
Some weapons cannot be non-lethal.
I like that. Like arrows and spells.
I'm pretty sure my gun
And gouging
is
claws.
100% lethal.
It should be. Grunk, you moved, you entered Dragon Stance, and you attack. That should be all your AP?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Akuro.
I'm just going to move 5 feet closer to the other one,
Yeah.
and then I will shoot a blast of lightning at
Okay.
it.
Make sure you target it.
Yes, indeed. Blast of lightning. Come on.
18's a hit.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
6
6
damage.
damage.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I will shoot at it again.
Nice.
Is it?
Ooh,
20's a
Nice.
hit. Good. 3
3
damage.
damage.
Okay. Altogether, what is that? 9 damage?
Yep.
Mhm.
Not a bad
feeling
turn.
pretty good.
So yeah, that's a move. That's an attack. That's an attack.
Yep.
This warg is going to charge up to you, Grung. And it is going to make its first attack against you.
Okay. That's a question. That doesn't hit.
That is a 20. It does hit.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's going to deal 5 damage. It also grabs a hold of you. Or I'm sorry, 9 damage. It also grabs a hold of you. So
Okay.
if you've got your token selected, you can just click on that damage icon there in the chat roll and it'll apply it automatically.
I got it.
And it is going to then attack you again.
Okay. Oh God.
That's
oh
crit.
my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, well,
Grung, it
Oh
deals
my
That's
20
fatal.
damage. Well, it's not fatal.
okay, well that drops me to 0.
John, what are the rules on that? You can immediately expend all of your remaining hero points.
Yes, technically, rules is written. You can do that to be to automatically stabilize. Otherwise, so that was on a crit. You'd go to dying 2 right away. At dying 4, your character actually dies, but you
Okay.
do have a chance to stabilize
Okay.
naturally.
I'm
Also,
gonna see what
people
happens.
can
I don't want to use my hero point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's its turn. All of a sudden,
the dead one is even more dead.
Yes.
Basil, I mean, everyone would see that all of a sudden
Continues to
there's a
bleed on the
little
ground.
rustle of movement out of this tree as a small, very small dart flies and strikes at this last warg. No, it's a miss.
oh,
And a
that's why
second
they were
flies
cycling
out,
or circling.
and it's a miss. So you see
The
these 3 darts.
Blowgun
but
has a reload
each-
of 1, Chuck.
Hit me twice.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then I just shot it twice. I forgot about the reload.
He's got all the darts in his mouth.
He does. No, it's he's got it on a little like stripper clip, so he like
Is it like the cartoons with the watermelon seeds or whatever?
that's it
Like-
exactly. That's it. He just
It's
puts
a-
the
it's a-
darts in his mouth.
It's a pan flute of
Oh,
blowgun.
that's
Yeah.
even better.
a
Gatling
Gatling.
blowgun, yeah.
Gatling blowgun.
Yeah. That takes us to you, Jurg.
All right.
Bitey.
Well, I gotta move around here. I'm
There's
gonna
a
move
new
over
one to
and-
bite.
You know what? They're starting to make me mad. I'm gonna rage,
I like it.
and now I'm going to bite it real good.
Oh God. That rage is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Bite it.
This
Bite it
module's
real
got
deep.
really cool
Yeah, there's
effects
little
built in.
animations and
That's a hit, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Turn the
it says.
ground underneath you into, or was that just the way it already looked?
8 damage.
No, it does that. It
No, it
adds
did that.
little cracked earth effect. So 8 damage,
Oh, that's so cool.
and that's all 3 of my actions. So.
Okay. It's still up. You
you-
got a good bite on it. Basil.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my hand out of the mouth of this dead dog
Yeah.
and move over to this one. Say, "Bad dog." And gouge it again.
Okay. Make sure you target it.
Target that. Yep. And I'm gonna pierce it this time.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit. Oh.
Ooh,
No.
no, that's a critical miss.
Yep. I'll hero point that.
Okay. Cool.
I got
It's
3
good use of a hero
anyways.
point.
Let's just click attack again, I think, right?
14 is a
14
miss.
hit.
Now, I
Okay.
will say, just a reminder in the bits and shit, if it's updated, we have 5 bonuses in there. And if you were to spend 3, that would make that into a hit.
oh, did we
Why
add Sammy's bonuses?
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's
Yes.
Does that include Sammy's? Okay, cool.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so on your
These are hitting very hard, so
yeah, on your character sheets, I don't know how you. What's the? I mean, you can just manually type in the damage and roll it.
we're just saying that it hit then.
If did you
Right.
use the bonuses that
Yeah.
Sammy bought?
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
then
you
it
can just hit
hits.
the damage button on your sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 damage.
There you
Why
go.
did you get to do 2d6 already? That's wild.
That's a spell.
Gouging
It's
claw. It's great.
That's
still
great.
up. So you used an AP to move up. You used an AP attack. Anything else?
It's 2 AP for a gouging claw.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be
So-
why it's 2 dice
Yeah,
because
that's
it
why
uses
it's 2 dice.
AP.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it. All right, Rowan.
I no longer get to move for free now,
Mm.
so I'll actually move over to him. and I will make another melee attack so I can reload my gun.
Okay. Target it and make that attack. 13's a miss.
Or I won't.
4 short. You can spend a hero
You should
point.
have your 3 hero points.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get one of those because I'll have another one soon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, you're
So-
supposed to get one every hour.
So let's just
Is that the
try
rule,
that.
John? That's the rule I'm going with.
That's fine. We do shorter sessions, so it's fine.
Hooray, I did even worse.
Do you want to spend another hero point?
Sure, why not? Because I won't need those for anything ever, right?
Nope.
It's even worse.
Damn,
my
you're going
God.
down.
Holy cow.
That
Yeah, you're
melee
not-
attack
you're not-
mix.
It really depends
Oh.
on if Chuck wants to use the house rule or not.
What's the house rule?
The house rule that I use in the other one is if you spend that hero point for a reroll, if you roll lower, like 10 or lower, you get to add 10 to whatever you rolled.
I'm not going to use that
Okay, that's fair.
because I'm a dick. Do
That's
you
fine.
want to spend your last hero point, or do you want to use one of our rerolls that audience has purchased? Or
feel
do you
like
wanna
it's
let it
going
fail?
to be. I feel like it's going to be a waste for me to continue
Okay.
trying anymore. I've failed 3 times in a row.
You do have
Please.
another action,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can still shoot.
or you attack again.
I still can shoot because I do at least get my free reload.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and shoot then. No.
Which is no better.
Nope. Grunk.
Yeah, -5 is rough.
It is.
Yes.
It's your turn, man.
Okay,
We're
I'm
trying.
And you don't
bleeding
even have
out
to
one away.
move. Oh, you're dying. You need to roll the.
There's a die next to the dying up at the top by your current HP on the
Mhm.
left-hand side. Yeah. Just make sure you got the 2 dots clicked and then just hit the,
Yeah, hit the little
Button.
D20 to the
And then
left
hit
of
the
dying.
D20.
yeah.
Nice. Your
Okay,
dying
you
value
succeed.
reduces by 1.
Yep. So you're down to dying 1.
Okay.
Very nice. All right,
Nice.
Jake, Akuru, what are you doing?
Lightning, lightning. Blast number 1.
Like the purple snoozes.
Yeah, they look like they're being eaten by the warg, though.
Blast number
They
2.
do.
They're feeding off of your pain.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Ooh.
I'm going to spend a hero point to reroll that.
I apologize for the bad rules that have inflicted upon us.
It's fine, Dan.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Is it?
That'll be fine.
I'm spending another hero point. I don't want to critically miss. That's ridiculous.
Oh.
God
I
damn.
was the same.
I have set us up for levels of failure we haven't seen in at least a day.
I still don't
So
want to
bad.
critically miss, so I'm spending my last hero point.
There's probably at least a couple rerolls too.
Oh, yeah.
Just a
That's
regular,
a regular
miss.
miss. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, my God.
Were you supposed to attack at a -5 for all of those?
Yeah, because that
It's
was
a
my second
multi-attack.
attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay.
Final attack.
Does the multi-attack penalty go down when you level up?
No.
How does that work?
But your attack bonus
Your
goes up.
chance to hit goes up.
Okay.
Okay.
That's embarrassing.
A -3.
And there are certain feats and classes that will get things that will reduce that penalty as well.
Okay.
But yeah. But eventually it becomes minor, relatively.
Is the persistent bleed just it takes 2 damage?
Yep. And then it basically
Nice.
does an automatic save, and it's just a flat D20 roll, and you need like 15 or higher. Otherwise, you just keep taking that damage.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, crap.
I think it's hitting Basil.
It does.
who's it hitting?
I think it really. You're muted, Chuck.
Why am I muted? That's crazy. How long have I
It's-
been
it-
muted? Oh, I was just coughing, I think. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Basil,
Thank
I
goodness you
attack
healed
you.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
I deal 10 critical damage to you.
Ow.
Next up, I'm going to attack Rowan. No, I'm going
Huh.
to attack Jurg.
I would
Okay.
say, please no.
Hit Basil again. Hit Basil again.
Oh, that's a
I'm
miss.
just a little plant guy.
And I'm going to spend my third action point to attack Dan.
Well, good campaign, everybody.
That's a hit.
Uh-huh.
Rowan, I deal 12 damage to you.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
I'm
Lord.
actually still alive
You are.
by 2.
Give me just a moment. And I'm going to
Unless you're coming up
spend...
with some way to find 2 more points of damage.
I'm going to spend one of my trouble to make another attack against Yerg.
Okay.
Chuck just wants to TPK us right here now.
I don't.
See, he could have used his other trouble for a
Ah,
third warg.
That's
so
14. I could have,
Mhm.
but I used
Not to
it
give you
to
bad
miss.
ideas.
I'm going to use my last trouble to re-roll that attack
Only I had
against
spent these
Bitey.
trouble in Anvia.
Okay.
But you
You're
didn't.
not going to call in warg enforcements?
No. Fuck me.
Jan AC
Ward drop
17.
detected.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Ward breach.
No. It's just come pouring out of the ground.
All right. This thing is the thing in the tree is going to attack the warg.
God.
Do
Blow
better
gun.
this time.
Another hail of blow darts.
17. That's a hit.
Nice.
1 damage.
Yeah, because it's a
Good job, buddy.
It's a fucking blowgun. All right. I use an action to reload.
Does it just deal 1 damage?
It just deals
Or is
1
it-
damage. It's a fucking blowgun.
Doesn't
It's
even roll.
garbage.
you coat them in poison. That's what they're useful for.
And he has not
Uh.
coated these in poison. All right, that's a miss. He's
You're
helping. You're
useless.
you're up.
Useless.
You're
All
up,
right.
man. That's a
Oh,
miss.
but I missed. So I'll bite again.
Okay.
You got your hero points, right?
Oh my god.
Douche
Oh,
I
hero
will
point.
spend a hero point to reroll that.
Or did you want to reroll your first attack? So it's not a multi-attack penalty.
No, I'll take it. It's fine.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Ooh, yeah.
Dirty 20. Yeah, that's a hit.
Just in time for the lollygaggers to show up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Lollygaggers. How's it going, everyone? You all missed. There was an NPC, Old Farmer Jenkins, who has a pumpkin fetish. You missed that. I'm sorry. He
What he
greatly
means by that is you didn't miss it.
I greatly
Yep.
detailed and role played the act of Old Farmer Jenkins, fucking each one of the pumpkins in his pumpkin patch.
So I did manage to get the bite on it that second time, but I did miss whapping it with my tongue.
Okay. Okay, I appreciate that.
Because when I rage, my jaw becomes even wider, my teeth dull, and I become more frog-like. And so
Oh,
my bite
Oh, yeah.
is bigger, but now I get a tongue attack as well, which
That's
has
cool.
a reduced attack penalty. So
okay, that's cool.
Interesting.
All right, Jurg, that's the end of your turn, which takes us to Basil.
All right.
Finish it, Basil. Do it. You're the only one who can roll successfully.
Yeah. How hurt is this thing looking?
If this was 4th edition, it would be bloodied, but not like bloodied.
Also, another question. If you heal someone that's down, do they have penalties for having been downed in combat or anything?
That's a great question. I'm going to stare very intently at John's position on the overlay.
what?
When you heal someone to bring them back from dying, do they have penalties for the
They come back. They don't have any penalties except for they get the wounded one condition. So you mark 1 dot in the wounded, and what that
Okay.
means is that if he were to go down again, he would
He
start
automatically
1 dot
starts one
further.
higher.
1 dot further
on
dead.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes away if he gets
Listen,
some.
Lollygaggers, that's why you've got a spare eye.
I'm gonna do
That's what I get
this
too.
then.
You
Just
got
like
2.
kidneys,
Melissa lost 1. She's still got 1.
nostrils. Also, You
Same
can just
thing.
lose a nostril.
Testicles, ears,
Uh,
fingers.
So you can lose so many teeth.
So many teeth.
So many spare teeth.
That's how I have so
Somebody
much
spare
money.
Oh, cool. So I can do this with 1 because it's range of touch.
Yep. You can slap someone.
So it's a save DC. So
No,
Or, no,
that's
are
if
you-
it's someone didn't want to be healed.
Right. So if
Oh, okay.
or you want to use it on like undead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But basically you can use it as 1 action for
Thanks.
touch heal. 2
Listen.
actions gives you a more powerful heal that has a range,
Yeah.
and then 3 actions is the area.
Mm.
Yeah.
He
So
gave you the
Tyler,
good old fashioned feel
Yep.
better pat on the back.
That's
Yeah.
right.
so you're
Yep,
no
but you still
longer
have 2 actions
dying.
left.
You have wounded 1, and you've got 2 actions left there, Basil.
Cool. I do, which means I have enough for gouging claw.
You do.
Woo! I'm gonna pierce it again. I'm gonna
I hit the wrong button. I apologize.
19's a hit, man.
19. Roll damage.
Look at that.
Oh,
7
7
damage.
and 2 bleed. Does the bleed
Oh.
stack or does it?
Well, then you,
No,
you
it's
applied.
just the most powerful one.
Yeah, and you applied bleed
Okay.
to the other one, which is dead. So this is the first time this one's received bleed.
Mhm.
Okay.
I will say this thing is just points away from death.
Cool.
Oh, Jeff, you were playing
That's my turn.
Warhammer. That reminds me that Joe had questions for you about Warhammer.
I did.
We'll deal with that later. But Joe had questions.
Yeah.
Rowan, what are you going to do, Dan?
I suspect I'm gonna probably do nothing, but I'm gonna try to stab it.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
14 is a miss.
I'm gonna try
You got
to
it.
shoot it.
Oh, okay. 11 is a miss.
I'm just gonna do nothing.
Okay. Do you have an action point left? Did you want to try and
Yeah,
stab it
but
again?
I don't. That'd be the double multi-action penalty. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
It can't be any worse than I've been doing.
13 is a miss.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
I think that's what is that, like almost 10 misses in a row now.
It's a lot,
Somewhere
man.
in there.
You opened
Early
up
level,
strong, and then it dropped down. Grunk, you are conscious. You are laying on the ground. You have wounded 1.
I'm standing up with one of my actions.
You stand up.
I'm punching this fucking.
Punch the fuck out of
Warg.
it, man.
I'm gonna use flurry of blows, which means I'm gonna hit twice, or I'm gonna try to hit twice for 1 AP.
Okay.
So
Does the multi-attack penalty
Yes.
apply to that? Okay.
multi-attack penalty still applies to the second hit.
15's a miss. 18 is a hit.
So I just did 1 hit.
Yep. 1 hit. You want to roll
I
out your
rolled the
damage?
wrong.
Listen, I'm not worried about it. Roll your damage.
Yeah, there we go.
7 damage is lethal.
Yeah.
As you punch
Nice.
the shit out of this remaining warg, it finally goes down. I'm going to end the encounter. Yes, I'm ending the encounter. I'm going to hop us over to the other overlay.
Can I have its fangs?
I mean, you got to dig them out, but sure.
I don't care. I want to add it to my collection of rocks and other
Yeah.
shiny things.
As you all are...
End my rage.
You end your rage. As you all are relaxing for a moment, you see lizard folk, this iguana-looking dude, climb out of the tree. Thank you so much for saving me from those foul beasts. I came here to fish, and sadly I had nothing to deal with it. Creature such as that.
We can tell.
Yeah. Hunting frogs is far easier with a blowgun versus hunting these giant dog things.
I tried to feed them. They were just angry.
They were very angry.
Oh, so angry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have maybe seen something strange in the past few days, like Us wandering around these parts?
So Akuru.
Or someone planting tulips.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you want to
Akuru,
follow our tulip trail?
Jake, I want you to give me a. I think I just want a perception test. Yeah,
Oh,
give me a
okay.
perception test, Jake.
Rolling 15.
You see, have you seen anything strange recently? And you see this look of like, oh shit, for a moment, and then you follow it up with like us wandering around and a little like wash of relief come over this iguana dude's face. I've not seen you before, but you saved me. You have saved me. My name is El Kekek. And I thank
I'm
you
Basil.
so much. Basil, it is a pleasure to meet you. If you're, the beast ate one mango and you ate the other. I'm very hungry. Do you have another mango I could have?
Yes. I'll make another one. I think I
You
can
have-
keep. It's a focus
say-
spell.
Do you have mangoes we can all have?
If you rest for 10 minutes and just kind of refocus, you can get your point back and do it again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm here to tell a story. John's here to tell the rules.
Yeah.
Those are important too, though.
The rules are important. That's why I knew I could run this campaign. Because I'm like, you know what? I am terrible at rules, but I got
Somehow
John to back me up. So
HP
it's all good.
went back to 14.
And yeah, I'll just, Joe, you don't need to worry about the details of it. You're able to easily produce more mangoes. And he
Sweet.
greedily and hungrily like eats this mango. He scarfs it down. He scrapes it off the seed. And he very carefully and respectfully kind of digs up a little patch of earth and plants this seed after he eats the meat of the mango. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much. I'm so hungry. I've been up there for at least a day.
Oh. I guess that's why these dogs were so angry.
They wanted to
And
eat
hungry.
me. Yes, they did. But
Were you traveling with anyone else or were you by yourself?
I'm by myself. I heard of the Great Swamp further inland. Yeah.
I have a quick question for you, Chuck.
Yeah.
How am I feeling? Am I hungry? Like, because we had gotten up and had breakfast, and then we wound up somewhere else. and
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
wondering if I'm feeling
yeah.
hungry.
That's a good question. Once you see this Zelkekek eating this mango, you do realize that you've got all of you kind of watch him eat this, realize you've got a strong pang of hunger.
Okay.
So, do you know if warg
Your
meat is any
just goes
tasty?
over and just like rips a leg off and just starts eating it.
I mean, you do, yeah, Okoro, you do see Bitey chowing down. And I mean,
Well, I'm
crows and
gonna just go
ravens.
ahead and I'm gonna drag one of the bodies, both of the bodies, minus a leg, and put them in a single place. Then I will summon a 30-foot pillar of fire to light them ablaze.
oh, you all
Oh, I
have
was gonna try to
plenty.
use
What's that?
survival or something, but I don't see survival. So
Survival
Never mind.
should be on there, but I mean, Jake's got it.
Yeah.
He
I see it. Yeah, no, that's
super
I'll
roast
let him
these.
do that.
Yeah, you've got cooked warg, except for Bitey, who has a leg of raw warg.
Might be a bit charred. They took 6 fire damage.
It's a step below well done.
I'm used to eating it raw.
Oh baby, he likes it raw.
Mm.
I came here. No, so Okuru. I'm sorry, I got off track. He had that look of, oh shit, have you seen anything weird? To say like us, and then the sense of relief, and then someone asked him like, "What are you doing here?" And he very kind of reluctantly, I've come to fish in the swamps.
I hate to say it so bluntly, but that's bogus. You mind explaining what it is you are doing here?
So let me refine your perception test a little bit, Jake. You can see, did you see anything weird? And you can tell that he did not want to answer that. You asked, like us walking by, there was a relief. He very gladly answered, no, I have not seen you before. And then the question of what are you doing here? And you get the sense of a truthful answer. He's come here to fish. So the thing that's bogus is definitely, have you seen anything weird? So do you want to rephrase that question you asked him?
You came here to fish, but I think you have in fact seen something strange and unusual. So perhaps if you could elucidate on that.
How did you know?
I'm a fortune teller.
Can you tell me where to find? I've heard of these catfish.
Yeah, they're far away, unfortunately.
What is this noodling on catching them?
Oh, were you have to get a little deeper. You need to find the dark, shadowy places, and then you put your hand in there and you let it bite, and then you pull it out, and then you bite it.
Doesn't it hurt when the catfish bite
Oh,
you?
it hurts hurts a lot. Yeah, well, sure, but it usually won't bite fingers off or anything like that.
I am not used to hunting freshwater fish, so that is good to know. Now, Jake, you say, have you seen anything unusual? I'm not allowed to say.
Who says?
The leader of my tribe.
Oh, could please speak with the leader of your tribe?
I mean, you can if you want. You have to go by the sea. And just as a reminder, all of you would know that By the Sea is a village by the sea. If you read some of the journals that I pointed out to you, By the Sea is who would do that?
Why would we read things, especially that you wrote, Chuck?
I could write. I wrote Teenage Odyssey, which...
Oh, that's right, you did.
I could write. Good.
Yeah.
By the Sea...
Teenage Odyssey. Back it on Patreon. Wait, no.
No, it's already backed.
It's already done.
Hopefully,
can't back it any harder.
This is a spoiler for people who backed it. We're hoping to have it to you by September because as soon as it's out, my next Kickstarter is going live. Anyway, By the Sea is a village founded initially by lizard folk. And the bay that kind of cuts into this area of the Sunset Lands, very rich in fishing. And so this lizard folk clan settled because the fishing was so good, and eventually it grew and other people started showing up. And so you have this good-sized, this village is prospering. Founded by lizard folk, ran by lizard folk, based off of fishing. The thing with By the Sea that some of you would know, I would imagine. I mean, probably
I think I've been there.
You probably would have been here. And Basil, it would have been a very good experience for you because they don't use like currency. It is a strictly barter-based system. If you need something, you have to trade something. They don't accept coinage. So that's the thing with By the Sea. It's got that small town vibe because there's no big like corporations, no companies, no trading companies because their money's no good. If you want something in By the Sea, you trade for something. So, but yeah, my leader, I'm not allowed to say, but I'm here trying to fish in the swamp for a reason.
Reason?
A reason. I'm really good at diving for the fish on the reefs, clams. Fishing has been kind of shitty here recently. So now I'm here trying to fish for catfish by noodling.
Oh, you should be fine then.
long
That
as
is
you
good.
brought your noodle.
Has everyone been having a hard time fishing?
You see, he's got this very uncomfortable look on his face. No, everything's fine.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Basil, of course, is a very literal, pure, and innocent
Mhm.
Leshy, but the rest of you get the uncomfortable phrase, very much how I delivered it.
While this is happening too, I'm packing dirt into Tyler's wounds, and
You saw
he gets
that.
to heal 11.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
thank you.
heal. That's a good heal. Healing dirt, man.
I hope you do the same thing to me soon.
I can. It takes another 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes if I roll well.
If I catch enough catfish and big catfish, you may see more of us over here.
Oh, is
Or
that,
frogs. I don't know. Can you eat frogs?
Yes.
I mean, there's a
Why
lot
would you
that
eat
you can.
frogs? I mean, you can eat
eat.
frogs, but frogs are great, noble creatures.
I didn't know that. I'm used to. I mean, you don't have frogs in the sea.
their
That's
legs
true.
are juicy.
I'm
Don't
going to
eat
spend
frog eggs. It's mean.
one of our
Legs.
boosts.
No,
So don't eat frogs.
don't eat frogs.
Get catfish.
Get catfish. Yes.
Are there
They like
any
to-
other fish in the swamp? Are
Oh,
frogs
there's all kinds of
fish?
fish. Yes. There could be carp, there could be turtles. You could eat turtles.
Oh, I've
You
eaten
do not eat
turtles
turtles.
before.
No turtles.
I know turtles.
Turtles are friends.
Joe, I presume you're doing a lot of healing over there.
Our bias is they're slowly going to restrict them down to no eating
Yes.
in the swamp.
You also get 11.
Nice.
Healing.
Good
Here's
heal.
Warg. Here's Warg.
So it sounds like catfish is the way to go. I put my arm in a hole.
If
Mhm.
April were here, she'd probably protest against the catfish because cat.
Wait, I mean, in fairness,
It's not the same as a cat.
cat. And cats
I'm
hate
just-
water, so I imagine
know.
Aoife
I'm
would be
just-
very much like fuck anything in the water.
I'm just trying to be difficult.
I appreciate that.
You know.
Ooh, eels. If we have eels in the ocean and they're good, you jelly them, eat them with beans, and we pretend
sounds
to have fancy mustaches and go
disgusting.
ho, 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 like the British.
The British, which canonically exist.
They
Yes.
exist, and it's just a small
Imperialistic.
island of people with mustaches who eat jelly eels.
That's all they do.
They
Mhm.
colonize. That's what they do.
For
Not
eels.
here.
Yeah.
It's a better world. All they do
That-
is have mustaches and eat jelly eels.
They colonize in the sense that they make lots of people named Colin.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
it's like 80% of the population.
Mhm.
Colin Fizzleworth. Anyway, this fucking lizard folk dude, he's very grateful for the healing. Zalkekek. And yeah, he kind of alludes to the fishing is shit in By the Sea, which is known for its amazing fishing. So he's here seeing if fishing is any good in the swamp, which you're kind of give or taking. Maybe, and let me update. Let me pop
He would
over.
have healed for 9 from the mango. If he was damaged.
I'll say kind of with the information Zelkekek has and where you have, you're going to kind of predict. I moved the "you are here" token. You've moved a long ways. So, his intention is, if you won't kind of sort him out, to head to the swamp and do some fishing. Basil, you still see the tulips kind of heading slightly southwest towards Long Forest.
Is that where we're going?
I have to follow
Fine,
my
we'll-
friends first, but then we'll go.
Yes, we seem to have been here before, but We don't know when or why.
So, those of
You
you,
can follow tulips with us if you want.
Zelkekek he's like, no, I have to head to the swamp. I have to fish.
Good
Okay.
luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Okay.
Tell the frogs I said hi.
I will do that. And after Zelkekek has eaten some mango, had a chance to recuperate, he's heading off towards the swamp. So that leaves me to my question of, what about the rest of you?
Tulips.
Follow
Follow
tulips?
the tulips.
I will
Sounds good
follow
to
Friend
me.
Basil.
As you all continue, and it is, you've traveled for the rest of the day. You camp overnight. So go ahead and hit that rest button.
Okay.
You
Hooray!
wake up in the morning.
That really only heal 1 HP.
Yep.
Oh,
It's like DCC. You don't need more than 1 HP.
do you lose the wound or no?
Yes, you will lose. You can remove the wounded
Okay.
condition.
Thank you.
Nice. And in the next morning,
Who's hurt still?
that's a good question.
I'm good now. Your healing was sufficient.
Grung, how
I'm
are you
down
doing?
6
Sleeping.
HP, but it's not the end of the world.
I'll do another. I can do this pretty much
Mm-hmm.
once per hour per person.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, go ahead
Yep.
and roll that out. See if you can heal up Grung a little more.
Okay.
You can do even more stuff if you take medicine feats.
Cover me in your healing mud.
There we go.
9. That's good. You're
9
full.
healing.
That's enough.
Nice.
Thank you.
So,
Just giving you a mud bath.
I like
Mhm.
it. We're going to wrap the session with Basil.
Wow, it's already that late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you're leading the way following these tulips, and it's still the same, that emotional, like, warmth to recognize you, longing to see you continue on, and relief to see you continuing in the right direction.
Mhm.
And eventually, you see as you kind of like you crest a low hill, these tulips are leading you directly to this camp. And this is a huge camp. I mean, you see hundreds of tents. You can
Oh.
see this is right on the edge, like it bridges the river between this section of like the plains and Long Forest. Long Forest would be your home. And this is in fact the Hammerglass logging camp. As you see countless tents, campfires, and Basil, you can see across this river where they have started kind of like clear cutting the forest. And you can see they've got barges on this river where they're floating logs towards the bay, towards Tarmsworth. And this is exactly where this line of tulips have led you. And that,
Does the last set of tulips feel upset about what?
that's a good question. You're right on board. There's a sense of sorrow
Yeah.
and loss
All right.
as they lead you directly to the Hammerglass logging camp. Now, this is the end of session 2. And I feel like it is an appropriate time for everyone to level up.
Heck
So,
yeah.
2.
I do, and just so everyone's aware, I like to do, you have to play a number of sessions to reach that level. So we started off at 1, you played 2 sessions, you're now level 2. You're going to need to play 3 sessions to hit level 3, 4 sessions to hit level 4. Make sense?
Yes.
Because I'm not doing all the math to track XP. So yeah, next week when we pick up, you'll all be level 2, and you're standing looking down at the Hammerglass logging camp. Now, just so you all would have some basic information. Hammerglass logging camp. Hammerglass is like the East India Trading Company. Those of you who have watched previous DOK campaigns, Hammerglass Trading Company was an antagonist company in a previous campaign. Basil, you would know that these Hammerglass people have started cutting down the forest. It is a travesty. It is sad. It is heartbreaking. Those of you who are familiar with Tarmsworth, the largest city in the region, Rowan, Okuru, definitely, you would kind of have heard rumors that, for the longest time, logging in the Long Forest, strictly forbidden. But all of a sudden, the governing council of Tarmsworth, they all became seriously wealthy overnight, and all of a sudden, logging rights were given to Hammerglass.
Completely
All of a
unrelated.
sudden.
Completely unrelated. Also, those of you now, Rowan, this would be something you would definitely know. Basil, I don't know how you would translate this in your mind. The forest was fighting against Hammerglass. It was resisting. There was a strong sense of the denizens and the residents of the forest to resist this logging effort. And Rowan, Okuru, Rowan more specifically, they brought in some help by the name of the Bloody Marches.
Oh, okay.
A mercenary group, a mercenary corps of fucking military. And Rowan, probably before you woke up in that field, when you've been living in Tarmsworth, you probably did a lot of work gunsmithing for them.
So,
And Hammerglass Trading Company
Man, good thing I don't know anyone that's associated with this company. They're horrible.
Yeah. Hammerglass Trading Company, and more so the Bloody Marches. Bloody Marches is brought in to defend the financial investments of Hammerglass and to kind of set up a preemptive defensive action. If you all follow what I'm laying down.
Road needs money too. They're coming right at
Preemptive
us.
self-defense.
Yeah, preemptive self-defense.
The trees were
Premeditated self-defense.
the trees were coming right at us.
As you all stand on this crest, you look down and you see the Hammerglass Trading Company, their logging camp. And that's where we're wrapping it up for tonight. We'll be back in a week. We need to remind April that Aoife needs to level up. All of you need to level up. And yeah, that's what we got. So let's do some closing rounds and get the fuck out of here. Why don't we start off with you, John? What do you want to throw out there?
Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, we have episodes of Outlaws of Alkenstar. Hopefully we'll get to record some more this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, definitely come check it out. And also our Oops All Goblins game. You can watch
It's still up there.
first season out. It's out there. And then the other DOK stuff that you may not have seen before.
It's all up there. Very good. Dan, what do you want to throw out there?
I even did the link this time, but go check out our Discord. It's the place where we hang out and talk about stuff and post funny things and have a good time.
Yeah, check out our Discord. Very cool. Joe, do you want to put anything out there?
I'm working on a game called Anvia that we finished running a few weeks ago, and there might be some more sessions of that we do at some time. I haven't planned it yet.
Would hope so, because I do want to play more because it was very fun.
Yeah. Working on formalizing it more so that other people other than me can do stuff with it.
I put out Teenage Odyssey, which is a lightweight, very silly, short session game. Joe, on the other hand, is putting out your full fucking campaign game, and it's very good. It's very good. I had a lot of fun being able to level up and see my character grow and progress. So
I invested in such shenanigans, and I would do it again.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's the two sides of this DOK coin. I, stupid and chaotic. Joe, everything that you need. So,
including
Tyler,
stupid and chaotic.
Well, that's just how we do. Tyler, you want to put anything out there?
Follow us on YouTube. Watch all our content there. All of our
Fuck
videos
yes.
are on YouTube.
Doubling up on what John put out there. Check out our YouTube. Everything's there. Plus shit you can't get here on Twitch. Thanks to John.
Feet pictures.
There's no feet pictures.
No,
Oh
there's none of
damn!
that on
I'm on
YouTube.
the. That's my OnlyFans. Never
That-
mind.
that-
That
That's
is
the Discord.
That's the DOK OnlyFans.
True.
Yeah, all
True.
feet pics.
Oh no, sorry.
Jake, do you want to put anything out there?
Yeah, tired of drinking those knockoff Dr. sodas? Then shock your taste buds back to life and into overdrive with the all-new Spiced Zing! Exclamation point. Synthico's latest powerhouse pop has all the flavor, all the carbonation, all the pep you need to climb up a mountain, fly through the clouds, swat down the thunder, twist like a whirlwind, and reign over the world with violent, unquenchable gusto. Spiced Zing! Exclamation point. It's just what the doctor ordered. Disclaimer, please consult your physician before beginning, continuing, or ceasing to consume Spiced Zing! Exclamation point cola.
I love
You know,
it.
that
Mm.
that sounds
Love it.
fantastic.
I
Did anybody
like
try
it.
the spiced Coca-Cola?
I love
I
that.
didn't.
I didn't.
You know what
but
it's
I
spiced
probably,
with?
Cinnamon?
Raspberry.
That's
You know,
not
the
spiced.
popular spice raspberry.
That's not. That's
I mean,
fucking
listen,
beaver ass. That's not
Dr.
spice.
Pepper is spiced with the famous spiced cherry.
That's
that-
true.
mm.
That is
So,
true.
you know,
It's
But
not
do
spice
you
with
need
lemon.
Try it.
but do you need to consult your doctor before starting or stopping either of those?
that's
No,
a good point.
Yes.
It's true. That is
Mm.
true.
Should you
Anyway.
maybe.
For DOK, join us next Wednesday. We are playing The Night Below using Dungeon Crawl Classics. That's every Wednesday night. We are moving into the third and final book, and I've got something super special planned for that. That's going to make things very spicy for our characters. We'll be
Everybody
back-
dies.
Everybody dies. Next,
Rip.
same thing.
Brushed
Same
under
place,
the
same
gold of our
time.
house.
That's it. Next week, we're continuing this Pathfinder campaign. What do we got? Every other Saturday on Government Games Official. I'm running Weird Frontiers. I don't know. I don't got anything else.
Not
You guys
this
got anything
Saturday,
else?
correct? Though
It is not this Saturday. It is the Saturday after. That should
Yeah.
work. Yeah. I'm not on my business trip yet. So yeah, Saturday after. Anyway, anyone want to put out closing words? I can do it.
watching.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that was it.
Fuck you and the cat you rode in on.
Catfish. Catfish you rode
The
in on.
catfish.
Fuck you and the catfish you rode in on. We'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.